This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, and His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, were welcomed by King Salman Al Saud of Saudi Arabia over the weekend. The delegation were received at his Moroccan residence in Tangier. During the meeting, they discussed the relationship between the UAE and Saudi Arabia, as well as regional topics. The event was also attended by His Highness Sheikh Hazza bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the National Security Advisor and Deputy Chairman of the Abu Dhabi Executive Council, His Highness Lieutenant General Sheikh Saif bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Interior, and a number of senior officials from both sides. 90 more candidates were entered into the upcoming National Council elections on the last day of nominations, including 26 women. Thursday was the 5th and last day for the candidate registration process for the Federal and National Council elections 2015, taking the total number of registered candidates to 349. The NEC will declare the preliminary list on August the 23rd, and the final list will be submitted on August the 31st. Candidates can request withdrawal no later than September the 14th. The NEC is urging citizens to make sure that their names are on the list by visiting their website or through their call centre. Over in the capital, a total of 28 candidates registered, 8 of whom were women. Here in Dubai, 21 registered, including 6 women, 14 in total over in Ras Al Khaimah with 4 women, 11 in Fujairah, including 5 women. The 2 over in Ajman were both men, and 4 in Al Quwain, 2 of which were women. The Department of Economic Development in Dubai dealt with nearly 5,000 complaints from the public in the first 3 months of the year, not all of which turned out to be serious, according to a senior official. The head of Commercial Compliance and Consumer Protection at the department made the announcement, adding that they have received 45,713 complaints from the public since October 2010. He revealed that this number has increased year on year as greater awareness about consumer rights has encouraged the public to contact the department. Last year, it dealt with more than 12,000 complaints, compared with 2,900 for the whole of 2010. And about 35% of those registered involved the non-compliance with the terms of agreement between companies and their consumers. Complaints regarding technical issues with products accounted for 15%. The Dubai Taxi Corporation has signed an agreement with 7 Dubai schools to transport around 2,500 students on board its 111 newly designed school buses for the upcoming school year. Ahmed Al-Suwaidi, the CEO of DTC, revealed that following intensive media campaigns and also field visits to schools in the Emirate, 35 schools have expressed interest in signing up for the Road and Transport Authority's school transport service. He added that the early results have resulted in signing agreements with 7 schools who were briefed about the school transport service. The participating schools are St Mary's, German, Dar Al Marifa, Dubai Modern Education, Heartland International, Al-Ittihad Al-Mamza and Al-Ittihad Jumeirah schools. The new buses are also equipped with CCTV cameras to ensure the safety of students, as well as an SMS service informing parents of their children's safe arrival. GPS and Wi-Fi technology will also be made available for schools which want them, and the buses will be monitored by a central control station. A remote system for control and monitoring will also be operational through the control centre at the Fleet Operations Department at the DTC, using environment-friendly technologies. Abdullah Al-Mir, the DTC's Director of Business Development, was quoted as saying that plans are underway to expand the programme to other schools in the future, with a targeted 10% annual growth of its market share until 2024. In preparation for the upcoming academic year 2015-2016, Abu Dhabi University has completed a 28 million dirham comprehensive development and modernisation plan on both of its campuses over in Abu Dhabi and Al Ain. The plan includes the upgrade of all science labs, classrooms, lecture halls and educational facilities. Centres of excellence have also been developed, specialising in scientific research that targets sustainability, entrepreneurship and smart cities, as well as upgrading computer systems and software on campus communication systems. The university's transportation services have also been improved, as well as increased references and print and electronic titles in the university's library. Officials added that the focus of the university's strategy is innovation, through integrated innovation into courses, which will cultivate creativity and leadership among students, as well as encourage inventive thinking and eventually contribute to the UAE's transition to a knowledge-based economy. A safety campaign across the capital's public beaches will start on August the 23rd and will run for a total of 3 days. Abu Dhabi beachgoers are being encouraged to take part in the safety campaign that will be launched by the Abu Dhabi Municipality's Beaches Safety Campaign next week at the Corniche and Bateen beaches. The initiative looks to raise awareness among the general public on the importance of health and safety rules and why they are in place. Participants will be given booklets on first aid for cases of drowning and sunburn, as well as how to cope with heat stroke. As a part of the event, free medical checkups and health tips will also be available, as well as lessons on safe swimming, including swimming with children and dealing with potentially dangerous marine life. With the UAE recording some of the highest temperatures globally this summer, there has been a noticeable spike in the number of emergency admissions and deaths of pets, that's according to experts. With the mercury still high, there are, however, some ways that pet owners can avoid such situations. Dr. Elliott, a veterinary surgeon at the British Veterinary Hospital, said that this summer has been the worst she has experienced in over 2 decades, and pet owners need to be reminded of the dangers and take more care. She added that there are some simple rules, such as don't let your pets walk around on ground that you can't hold the palm of your hand on for 15 seconds. Do not leave pets in the car for any time in the heat, and don't leave pets at home for more than 8 hours.
The summer heat in Dubai is very extreme, and we see a lot of problems with heat stroke and burning of feet. Heat stroke is a very, very serious condition that we see in dogs and can lead to death. In fact, the danger of heat stroke can become apparent with dogs in as little as 20 to 30 minutes, and we can see irreversible damage to dogs or cats within the summer heat in that time frame. Key messages are that if you have a dog or a cat, consider the environmental temperatures for yourself as well as the dog or cat. If it's an uncomfortable room, then it's likely to be uncomfortable for the animal. If you go outside to walk your dog or cat and it's too hot for you to comfortably walk without shoes outside, then you should not be walking your dog. In the same instance, a dog should not be kept in the back of a pickup truck in the summer heat.
Dr. Elliott also added that a high percentage of the cases she has received for heat-related treatments arrived too late for even the best medical care to save them. For the animals they do manage to save, they are often left with long-term damage to their brains, organs, hearing and sight, with some developing seizures, heart disease, changes in personality, a poorer quality of life and requirements for complex diets, all due to a moment of neglect or poor judgment from their owners.
Many of the dogs that we see here that have heat stroke problems are the shorter faced breeds, your bulldogs, your pugs, but also the animals that are adapted for winter conditions elsewhere, so your husky dogs, your Saint Bernards, We also see a large problem with dogs and cats that have other medical conditions. Dogs who have, for instance, heart disease struggle much more within the temperatures. We've had 2 instances of bulldogs with heat exhaustion within the last week. We have a Rottweiler who also has suffered from heat exhaustion in the last 24 hours. We also had an instance of 3 pugs who unfortunately got trapped outside, the kitchen door closed. They couldn't re-enter the house, and they unfortunately died within 30 minutes of being trapped outside.
And finally, looking to other news now, there's only 2 weeks left to benefit from the Dubai Summer Pass, which is an entertainment offer for the whole family as a part of the city's Dubai Summer Surprises campaign. The Dubai Summer Pass is on sale both online and at each attraction over at the Dubai Mall, giving up to 45% in discounts. Some of the activities include the Dubai Mall's Olympic-sized ice rink, educational role play over at Kidzania, the Dubai Aquarium and Underwater Zoo, the home of the King Croc, the Sega Republic Indoor Theme Park, as well as the latest movies over at Real Cinemas throughout the rest of the summer. The pass is flexible and can be used at any time from the 23rd of July until September the 5th.